Another service call with a bad capacitor, and I'm going to be installing this one in its place. But being that the capacitor was bad, and I'm going to be testing it and showing you guys in this video, the compressor overheated. So this compressor right now is 113, and I'm scanning with the infrared from this distance through the crate. So that's 117, 116. So it's probably about 120, maybe 130. Let me compare to this one right here. Compare to this compressor. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely cooler. A lot cooler. So yeah, so more than likely right now this compressor winding is going to be open, but the compressor is not bad. It's only open because of thermal protection. So I have the cool coil is definitely still on because I didn't go inside. And there's power here. I'm gonna shut the power off. If I put this on here, it's gonna pull in, but I won't do it. So the cool coil is still on. So I'm gonna shut the power off. Service switch right here. I'm gonna test this capacitor, confirm it's bad, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to install this one. I have other videos doing this already, installing this type of capacitor, but I'm gonna show you again. And you're gonna learn about the compressor thermal overload. I'm gonna test the windings and show you guys that the windings are open, and because it's hot and it's not a bad compressor. So stay tuned in this video. All right. It's a 45.5, so I'm gonna have to combine the 25 and the 20, and that's gonna give me 45. And then I'm just gonna use a 5 for the condensing fan motor. So the 45 is for the compressor and the 5 is for the condensing fan motor. Yeah, probably if I'm done and this compressor is still hot and it's not, and the winding is not the thermal overload is not closed, I'm gonna have to get a hose and hose it down. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is a capacitor and this is the compressor. Ironically, the smaller load has the fatter wire. So here's your capacitor. Capacitor right here, and the that's the purple to your compressor, and then common is orange, and fan is brown. BR is brown. Okay, just as I thought. So the compressor is the smallest wire, purple, skinny beanie. So this is my compressor right here. So I'm just gonna get this off. I'm gonna try to test this capacitor. This thing is rusty. Jiggle it. It's a compressor. This is my condensing fan motor. All right. Obviously the power is off, right? The first thing you're gonna want to do, sure you have your power is off. So power right here. All right. No juice. Should be a switch off. Okay. So now let's check this. Let's test this capacitor. Capacitance. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to. Let's test this capacitor. Let's test this was the fan. Supposed to be 5. And there's 5. That's good. Let's see about the compressor side. 4.2. 4.2. So yep, it was bad. 4.2 for my compressor side, and I'm getting good connection. Make sure that I'm pressing really hard. So 4.2. 4.2. So the fan is good. The fan section is good, but the compressor section is not good. All right. So while I'm here, I'm gonna check the compressor winding. Being the compressor is hot, I want to see if the compressor, the thermal overload is active. Let's see what wires we're going to need to test to home out. So we're going to be looking at real quick. So the run, start, common. So common is going to be the black wire that's coming out the contactor, right? It'll be this black wire right here. So the contactor. I can put this back because I got the power off right now. So nothing is going to happen. See, the contactor just pulled in. Power is up. Power is off. This is my common. It's my compressor common. Should I pull it off? I guess not. It should be isolated because the circuit breaker is off. Should it? I'm just gonna pull it off. I don't want any feedback. I'm just gonna pull off the common. Pull the common off. Compressor, one of my compressor leads, and the other one obviously knows it's gonna be purple on the start. So my purple wire, and the run is gonna be a orange wire. Right, that goes on to the contactor terminal. So this is going to be run right here, orange wire, and this is my start, purple wire. So let's just test it out real quick. Okay, so I got my common selected or connected. My meter is on continuity. And let's see if my compressor windings are still open, or maybe that cooled down. So just real quick. Is my start. So common on start is good, and then the run is the orange. Okay, all three windings are good. Let's replace this capacitor and get this thing fired up. And put this wire back in place before I forget. All right, let's replace this bad boy right here. So these two, just gonna wiggle them, wiggle it, jiggle it, get them off. So these two is your common, right here, common. This is your condensing fan. This is your compressor start. Let's go. Oh, 1/4 inch. This is pretty straightforward and easy. Sometimes the compressor will be overheated because it's trying to start and it's not starting, so it's drawing high amps. Right? I don't know if this is going to fit in place. It's probably going to be a struggle. Before I do that, I'm going to configure it. So got these jumpers right here. So 20 plus 20, which is yellow, and 25, which is blue. I'm going to shunt yellow and blue. No, that's gonna make 45. So the middle is your common. The middle is your common. So let's do this. Let's test this real quick. Let's go on capacitance. My meter battery is dying, so gotta bear with me. Okay. So I'm on capacitance, and I'm gonna go between these two right now. 45, baby. 45, so we're good. And now I'm gonna use this one, the 5, or maybe this one. Yeah, still the same. This is 5 or 6, and this is 5 or 4. So I don't know. I think I was gonna go for 5 or 6 version. Yeah, this one. That's gonna be for my fan. It's gonna be my purple wire. It's gonna land here. Or it's gonna land over here. The purple, either are the same difference. Because these two are shunted together. So from here to here, that's 45. These two, and then obviously from here to here, that's gonna be 5. Let's get this bad boy fitted. So obviously this is not gonna work. This is the existing mount that was on this capacitor. Right, so that's not gonna work. But this thing comes in the kit. It comes with a zip tie and a screw. Where's the screw? Where's the screw? I just had that screw. Oh, here's the screw. Here's the screw. So he's gonna like just screw this screw somewhere over here, secure it, and then zip it around the capacitor. You'll see. Give me a moment. Hold tight. Hopefully I didn't do anything. Okay, I'm good. Yes, I'm gonna pre-drill the hole first because that's 3/8, by the way. The 3/8 screws. What's going on with this thing? My battery is dying. Here you go. All the way. Make sure you're not hitting the coil when you're doing that. So now, simple as that. I'm just gonna screw it in. Should be pretty straight from here. That's enough of that. I mean, it's not it's not the best mount, but I guess it's gonna keep this in place. All right, let's just hook this back up. Get this ball rolling. This is my fan. This is my compressor. Alright, so compressor is connected, fan is connected, compressor, and now I'm going to connect my common. This is common both in the middle. Common from my contactor and from my our main power, and from I guess I should have not put that one there. Yeah, so one from my from the compressor, one for the compressor, and one for the there's a compressor right here, and then the other one comes from the contactor right here. So they splice over there. I mean, they literally could have. I guess no, I don't know. Unless this compressor run winding red, and this is bringing common for the capacitor. Whatever. All right, so now we're good to go. Let's flip the breaker on and see what we got. So actually I ended up turning off both breakers because I wasn't sure which one was for that unit. So I turned this unit off and it was running and I didn't want to short cycle it, so I didn't put it back on yet. So now I'll put the one back on. But yeah, she's running. I know you hear the compressor. Let's check the amperage. I need to replace my meter batteries. If someone get me a set of batteries, please. 10 amps. She's running. This one here is right. That's for the condensing fan. And then this wire, if I go on the red wire, or even this black wire right here, black wire right here is the compressor. 9.9. And then the condensing fan is drawing 1. So that's it. That's it. That's the video. Suction pipe is cold. Wow. Obviously that's not the real reading. It ain't 35. Because 59, 64, 63. I'm taking surface temperature, but you get the idea. This thing is running. I'm out of here.